GiveZ and version2.ai are solving nonprofit fundraising's biggest challenges by building the world's first fully autonomous fundraiser and digital gift documentation management system.
This is Matt from MGMT Boston, and on this episode of The Lantern, we have Brendan O'Neill, the Director of Strategic Partnerships here at Robin Power. We are at 53 State Street on a beautiful day here in downtown Boston to talk about what is Robin, what he's building at Robin, and some of the learnings that he has through his 11 years building this venture-backed startup. So Brendan, thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming by.
First and foremost, what is Robin? And then lead us into what is your role as the Director of Partnerships here?
Sure. So Robin, we make workplace management software for companies, basically meeting room management, a lot of the floor plans and desks and hybrid work, all of that kind of stuff that's been really a hot topic the last couple of years. We've been around since 2014, but the last few years have been a wild ride.
Certainly.
So for my role in partnerships, it's really finding the right teams to work with outside of our organization, specifically in hardware and in software. So technology partnerships, hardware partnerships, teams like Logitech or Google and VergeSense, they're based here in Boston a little bit too. So working with those teams to try and find the right integrations and then some of the right go-to-market strategies.
Certainly. And as you think about entering 2025, like you said, a lot has changed in the past couple of years as it relates to, in-office, hybrid, and certainly probably the partnerships that you lead up. What are some of those things you're focused on, as we head into the deeper part of the year?
Right now as a company, AI is obviously really top of mind. So pulling a lot of that intelligence into our platform.
Sure.
And then for my job, I'm focusing a lot on more of the hardware and in-office partnerships that we can pull together because that helps with automation. So understanding what's happening in the space and kicking off workflows or automating a lot of workflows for the workplace manager or a facilities or IT team that want to get the right things done with some of that smarts and the AI that we're pulling in to the product today.
Definitely. And you have been lucky enough to work here at Robin across a couple different offices for 11 years. There's a lot of learnings that come through building through multiple market cycles. Tell us what you've learned during this journey.
So 11 years, I think of it as tours of duty.
Sure.
And so my approach has always been to try and be helpful, make myself helpful. Different stages of the company call for different types of tactics and team construction. And so I've been trying to remain nimble and just always learn. So I look at everything as a tour of duty opportunity space. And I think that's been really helpful and I'm having a great time.
Definitely. And as we think about more broadly in the community, whether that's other operators listening in, founders, investors, members of the community, how can they help you? How can they help Robin grow?
The first is we were built in Boston. We love Boston. I want every company in Boston using Robin. I love walking into an office and seeing what we built being run in those spaces locally here. So reach out if you work from an office here in the Boston area, let me know. And second is just be familiar with me and Matt at these events. I love just meeting other people in this community. I got my start at Mass Challenge years ago.
Very cool.
And I really miss a lot of that community and I just really enjoy what you're pulling together here. So my CTAs just continue to come to these events and to talk amongst each other as operators and in the startup space.
Thank you. This is Brendan from Robin, Matt from MGMT Boston on this episode of Lantern. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, man.